Learning English, Intermediate Grammar, Passive Voice with Modals. Hey there, English language learners. Welcome back to our channel dedicated to helping you improve your English skills. In today's video, we will dive into the fascinating world of the passive voice with modals. Specifically, we'll explore how to use the passive voice with the modal verb, will. So, let's get started and enhance our understanding of this important grammatical structure. The passive voice is a construction in English where the subject of a sentence receives the action, rather than performing it. This is different from the active voice, where the subject performs the action. The modal verb, will, is commonly used to express future actions or intentions. When combined with the passive voice, will indicates that the action will be performed by someone or something in the future, but the subject of the sentence is not explicitly mentioned. Let's look at an example in the active voice. John will clean the room. In the passive voice with will, the sentence becomes, the room will be cleaned. Notice how the subject, John, is no longer the focus of the sentence, and the room becomes the subject receiving the action. To form the passive voice with will, we follow a specific structure. Here it is, will plus be plus past participle of the main verb. For example, if we want to say, the car will be repaired, we use the structure, will plus be plus repaired, where repaired is the past participle of the verb repair. It's important to note that the past participle is formed differently for regular and irregular verbs. Regular verbs typically add ed to the base form, while irregular verbs have unique forms that need to be memorized. The passive voice with will can be used not only in the present tense but also in other tenses. Let's explore a few examples to see how it works. 1. Future tense, the cake will be baked by Sarah tomorrow. Here, the subject is not explicitly mentioned, and will be baked represents the passive construction. 2. Present continuous tense, the house will be being painted when we arrive. In this example, the passive voice with will is combined with the present continuous tense to express an ongoing action in the future. 3. Past tense, the document will have been signed by the end of the day. This sentence demonstrates the passive voice with will in the past tense, indicating that the signing action will be completed by the end of the day. Remember that the passive voice with will can be used in various tenses to express future actions or intentions. The passive voice with will is also commonly used to give instructions or directions. Let's take a look at a couple of examples. 1. Recipe instructions. The cake will be baked at 180 degrees for 30 minutes. This passive construction is often used in recipes to indicate the necessary steps without specifying the person performing them. 2. Directions. The form will be submitted to the main office by tomorrow. When giving directions, the passive voice with will can be used to express a necessary action without mentioning who will perform it. Using the passive voice with will in these contexts helps focus on the action itself rather than the person carrying it out. Congratulations! You've reached the end of our